high school, played varsity basketball there for 2 years. I plan on attending Morehouse College in the fall, and I plan on studying business to pursue a career in supply chain management.
Let's move on to scholar number. Scholars with their certificates of completion. I don't know if you can actually see them out there. We're going to actually ask Scholar Alex Walters to come up.
Academy Scholar Class 2014. I'm presenting this class to the brothers of the Lambda chapter, Alpha Alpha Church. In appreciation for their service and commitment to young men with greater hearts in these areas.
President of the chapter and of the foundation, please come up and speak. Larry.
And just for, I guess, appreciation from us to both Dr. Clark and Dr. Field, we have 2 plaques for them.
Scholars, you go back to your seat. Thank you so much. I'm going to ask Brother Douglas Smith to come up, and mother of Scholar Alex Walters to come up and speak to Shania Wilkins. The parents would like to get some quick reflections. Like all the mothers, so please come up. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Douglas Smith Jr. I am godfather of Douglas Smith III, the Academy Scholars, which you all just met. I'm also a 1989 initiate of Alpha Phi fraternity incorporated. I'm riding out the chapter of Power Gate. And it's my distinct pleasure to talk to you all tonight about the impact and the importance of the Dallas Academy. When the brothers of New Lambda asked me to briefly speak about that, as from a parent's perspective, I was both honored and challenged. First, because they asked, and second, because they told me I had 2 minutes to do it. There are many things I can say about the impact and importance of this academy. But I will limit my comments to the areas that caused my wife and I to involve my son Doug. Hopefully they resonate with many of you. I'll try importance first. I knew the importance of this experience was clear. An opportunity to learn in a safe place with brothers who care, who want to give something back to the community. It was important for my son, for your son, to prepare them for the future. My wife and I have always believed that we should expose our children to as many things as possible in order to help them understand that the world is bigger than their peer group, school, neighborhood, team, or even family. After reading the introductory literature and attending our first session, I knew that Doug and these other young men would become exposed to people, subjects, places, and insights that not many young brothers would get an opportunity to experience. I hope that they, you gentlemen, appreciate what you've been exposed to. The impact piece might be a little tough for me to convey, but we'll see how it happens. I see impact happening in stages, or at least phases from my perspective. Imagine with me a few short years from now. For some of these guys, it might be 2, for others it might be 4, for some it may even be a little bit longer. When given the opportunity to spend some time tutoring, helping a classmate, a coworker, when they apply for jobs, go on interviews, weigh job offers, or interact in social settings, the impact of this experience will undoubtedly be evident. The impact of this academy is certainly seen tonight as well. As I look around the room, I see young men who are changing, who are learning, growing, and maturing. I see brothers that are more aware of what they want out of life, where they will study, what they will study, how they express themselves, what they wear, why they believe, what they believe. For all these reasons, I applaud the men of New Lambda, my brothers, and this 2014 class of the Henry Arthur Collins Academy. I'm sure I speak for most, if not all of the parents, when I say, well done, gentlemen, well done.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shanita Logan. My scholar's name is Alexander Walker. I'm so excited to be speaking on behalf of the mothers of the Henry Arthur Collins Academy Scholars. I'd first like to acknowledge the executives, then the board members, as well as the brothers of the New Lambda chapter. I'd also like to acknowledge the scholars, the scholarship award recipients, and last but not least, family and friends. We really appreciate your support. Our world is a complex and confusing place. As I get older, the more I realize that none of us gets this growing up business exactly right. No matter how hard we try, as parents, we try to insulate our children from mistakes. Right. Learning and successes are all experienced through a trial and error process. We want our children to make fewer mistakes because we understand how hard it is to overcome setbacks. But we also want them to get up when they're knocked down, face adversity by overcoming fears, and to show compassion when others fail. Not because they're sorry, but because they understand. Sometimes our children need to hear what we've been preaching to them about for years from someone else. A source that's credible in their eyes, empathetic in nature, and someone that they can relate to. Because we all know we as parents have never gone through what they've gone through. And to quote the rapper/actor Will Smith, parents just don't understand. Okay, so I may be dating myself a little bit with that reference. If I had the opportunity to do it all over again, based on my experience with the New Lambda chapter, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, I would certainly, with no hesitation, choose the Henry Arthur Collins Academy for echoing my advice and encouragement to my child. In a few months, I've had stimulating dialogue with my child that was fostered by topics brought up in various sessions held at the Academy. Although these topics were at some time points of conversation in my household, I'm sure your household as well, the interaction with their peers, along with the facilitated guidance from the deans, Dr. Hart and Dr. Lawrence, helped to give them a different perspective and invigorate their interests. As parents of seniors in high school, our days are numbered. Deadlines approach quickly, money seems to go out faster than it comes in, literature from schools are endless, and last but not least, we have the task of keeping our children focused in the midst of all of this. We're a whirlwind. During this time, it is important that our seniors stay focused on what will be next in their future. In most cases, we voluntold our seniors to invest time in attending the academy. But the reward of this venture were topics most taught in the final year of high school for most teens that ended up staying relevant and at the forefront of their minds. I reviewed the mission statement of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, developing leaders, promoting brotherhood and academic excellence while providing service and advocacy for our community. The new Lambda chapter has certainly upheld and achieved this mission, and we sincerely thank each and every member for leading and guiding our sons to the next level. I would like to give a special thanks to Dr. Arthur Field and Dr. Lawrence Clark. Thank you so much for being so outstanding to our children. In closing, I know this is closing, I promise. With all of the life experiences that our young men will have, when they find themselves faced with challenges in real life experiences, they will reflect back on the Henry Arthur Palace Academy. And on behalf of all the mothers of our scholars, we sincerely thank you for doing what you do for our communities and for our children. Thank you.
We now ask the mothers and the scholars to take their places on the floor and prepare for the dance. While they're doing that, I want to do some thank yous. I'd like to thank all the brothers who serve as instructors, Brother Michael Gallion, Brother Sanjay Mitchell, Brother Larry Davis, Brother Nick Jones, Brother David Banks, Brother Ryan Ray, Brother Antoine Lofton, Brother Isaac Lee, Brother Keenan Thomas, Brother Valerio Johnson, and Brother Kevin Dixon. Additionally, there were a group of brothers that took the scholars to their workplaces so that they could see what a day in the life of potential positions that they are interested in really look like. So we'd like to thank Brother Anton Bazell, Brother Joe Gray, Brother David Scruggs, Brother Kevin Dixon, Brother Jason Clark, and Brother Malcolm Carter. I have a few more thank yous, because this didn't happen just from myself and Dr. Lawrence. Okay, we also want to make sure we thank all the brothers who actually donated money so that we could feed the scholars every single Sunday, so we really do a special thanks to them. Last but not least, I want to give a special thank you to Brother Eddie Neal. Brother Neal gave us the vision for this. He knew that we needed to do something different, and he actually challenged myself and Brother Clark to create this program, and we really thank him for it. And we also want to thank Brother Bryce and Brother Lowry for all of the guidance that they gave us over the 18 years. Thank you so much.
good? Yes. To see our young men standing proudly, dressed to the nines, respecting women and escorting their mothers and celebrating the connection that they have. It's a wonderful thing. I was sitting over there with my fraternity brothers and I was just smiling. And that's because I remember being alone back in 1997 and being fed into by fraternity men who believed that I had the capacity to do something great, who believed that I would graduate from college and that I would be a critical and valuable member of society. And I hope today that I have made them proud. And I know, I see the vision. I see 12 visions that have the ability to do that. My spirit got a little full, sitting at the table. And the only thing that came to mind was, to God be the glory, to God be the glory, to God be the glory, for the things He hath done. With His blood He has saved me, with His power He has raised me. To God be the glory for the good things He has done. I have 3 more speakers that want to say thank you to you before we get on this dance floor and cut a hole into it. So the first person that I'm going to ask to come to the podium is the president of the Lambda chapter of Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, Brother Eddie.
The scholars, the families, honored guests, friends, and brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha. As the 50th president of the Lambda chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and on behalf of the 207 members of the Lambda chapter, I welcome you to this grand occasion. Tonight we celebrate 11 extraordinary young men as they prepare to embark upon new endeavors, achievements, and adventures in life. Since its founding in 1906, Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated has provided voice and vision to the struggle of people around the world. The brothers of the Lambda chapter have been making a difference in Washington, D.C. since 1923. Lambda's work in the development of educational, cultural, and social programs for young men stands as an example of the fraternity's commitment to the development of our youth and outreach to our community. But I'd like for the past presidents of the Lambda chapter to stand and be recognized. Remain standing, and as I call your name, I want you to remain, Brother Rudolph Harris, Brother James Haynes, Brother Timothy Fitzgerald. I cannot forget Brother James Spade over here. My predecessor himself in the meetings, and being that he's a 75-year more brother in Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, I have to ask him to stand, and that's Brother Kenneth Holder. Brother Holder, stand there, let's try it. Brother Holder is an honorary president of Lambda, and the brothers will tell you every meeting, I can't get a word in without Brother Holder sitting me down and taking the mic. And Brother Holder, you're the president along with me, the co-president. In closing, I want to recognize and bring forward the president of the Lambda Foundation, which is the charitable arm of the Lambda chapter, which is Brother Julius Price and Brother Price.